Welcome to the Battlefield Heroes basic tank tutorial. I'll be straight up right now. I've only played the game for 3 days. I've only had the game for 3 days, but I have a lot of Battlefield 1942 experience and a lot of the tank strategies from Battlefield 1942 can be used in Battlefield Heroes, and this will teach you the basics and hopefully give you some good general easy tips to get you going. First things first, let's just get this out of the way. If you are a passenger, you're in the gunner seat right here. You gotta know you can crouch, you can just hide right in here and nobody will be able to see you. They might be able to see that the tank has 2 people in there, but just by generally looking at you without aiming at you, they won't know that you are in here. So just stay down here when you're not gonna fire or anything, or almost all the time you just want to stay in this position. If maybe there's a bazooka guy coming after you, pop up, fire some shots at him, kill him. Another thing to do, if a tank is in front, like up close and personal, like you're having a little tank battle, pull out your grenades or whatever, just whatever explosive you want, and just pop up and throw it on the tank. Do a little bit of extra damage. Maybe that hit will be the deciding factor in who wins the little tank skirmish. Okay, let's go back into the main position. Now, big thing you need to know is tank versus tank battles. If you're playing on a tank map, chances are you're gonna be having some tank fights. Things to know: the weakest spot on every tank is the back. The second weakest spot is the sides, and the strongest spot is the front. So when you're in a battle, what you want to do is hit whichever side has the weakest amount of armor. Maybe it's the back. If you can hit the back, that's what you want to go for. If you don't have a sight, if the back is not in your line of sights, maybe it's the front or side, go for the weaker one. Go for the side. Hit him in the side. Hopefully that'll do kill him. So that's the weak spots, and you also need to know that for defense on your own tank, you don't want to expose yourself. You don't want to expose your back to the enemy. You want to try and keep the front of your tank pointed at wherever the most dangerous threat is. Whether it's a guy with a bazooka or just another tank, you want to keep your strong point pointed towards the guy. Many times I've been chasing people, and then they'll just try and run away and expose their back, and then I'll just kill them instantly. No problem at all. So do not expose that backside. One little tip you can do, one defensive tip. Well, let me get up closer to a building here for this. Say you're defending a target. Well, if you think all the enemies are going to be coming from this direction out there, maybe what you want to do is you want to point your front towards that area the whole time. Just keep your point over there. My back is against the wall, so nobody has a clear shot at my back and my weak point, and I'm free to just get on all my shots. Another thing you can do is if you're pretty sure there's no good anti-tank projectile weapons that the enemy is using, let's say the dangerous spot is up ahead in this area. Well, if you think the only weapon those people have are basically pistols and guns, whatever, you might want to face your back towards them that way, back towards that way, and fire, because they're not going to have anything to do a whole lot of damage to your backside. And if a tank or somebody else sneaks up behind you, the only thing they're going to be able to shoot is your strong side. So this is another good thing to do. Not good to do in general, though, just because enemies' projectile weapons can do some serious damage. Another thing you need to get good with is spacing. In this map here, there are 2 flags like in pretty urban areas. One's over there, one's over there. What you do not want to do is drive straight into those areas. Whether the enemy's capturing it and you want to try and stop them, you don't want to drive up right in here. Big reason why: you don't have much maneuverability, and the enemy's infantry can get right up on you. Everybody has grenades. and all they have to do is pop out of a corner and throw a grenade on you, and you're dead. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can really run away from. If another tank spots you, you really don't have too many places to go. They will know just about anywhere you're going to be, and they have a straight shot, and you're going to be exposed. Like if there's an enemy tank in there, I could just shoot at him and back away. He doesn't have a shot at me, and then just keep repeating the process just like that. So what you want to do is be on the outside. Your tank shoots a good range away, so just fire away like that, and just stay on the outskirts. You don't want to really move in too much. Maybe if you're fighting some pretty crappy infantry, then maybe you can move in, but for the most part, you just want to stay on the outside and just keep firing like this. Spacing is key. Especially if you're fighting infantry, do not get close to them. Just stay away and just keep firing. You can run over some infantry to kill them, so keep that in mind. And the last topic I want to cover is line of sight. The best thing you can do is sneak up behind an enemy with your tank, especially if you're fighting other tanks. So to do that, what you want to do is try and stay wide, like way to the right or left of the map as you're moving, and also use spots of the map like buildings or rocks to hide behind and wait for the enemy to pass you. Now I'll just demonstrate that a little bit. If you know this map, you know the Royals spawn on this side over here let me just show the map. We spawn sort of towards the right, and the Nationals spawn all the way on the other side. So what I usually do when I'm in a tank is first I just start driving over here, and I start taking a wide turn, and usually what the enemy does is they go straight towards the capture points. They want to capture those quickly. Well, hopefully your teammates should be doing the same, but you're in a tank, and you want to get behind the enemy to provide that supportive fire. You do not want to die. So I'll take this wide, and the people who are moving straight up ahead, they're focused on that area. They're not going to be looking at me. So a lot of the enemies, they will not see me coming from that way. And also the Nationals, where their spawn is, that's their spawn up there. And they have tanks there and everything, so hopefully if their tanks did not move in yet, what I'll do is I'll just wait in this spot right here, and when a tank passes by, they don't look at my tank. They can't see my tank because it's hidden behind the rocks. And let me just sort of demonstrate that a little bit with my guy standing here. What they're gonna see is they're just gonna be driving like this, and those are the points. Those are the capture points. That's what they're gonna be fixated on. So they're not even gonna see your tank, but guess what? There you are, right there. You're straight up on their backs. You have easy shots, and just move in behind them, get clean shots, and fire. So that's some of the really basic strategies and things you can do. Let's go ahead and put it all to use in a game and see how it goes.